wonder if holiday books just aren't the move.
Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha if you're new here, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So today we are going to be doing a 24-hour reading challenge. Have a little readathon. I love watching these videos. I've never done like a book video before, but I am very much into reading, so I figured why not? Also, I'm a few books off of hitting my goal for the year. So I was trying to read 25 books. I think I'm at like 22 right now. But the theme of this video is going to be holiday book edition because it is December, it is the holidays. I've never read a holiday book before. I have 3 books right here that I'm gonna read, and then I have a few that were supposed to arrive, but they say running late, and the date for delivery got pushed back, even though it said out for delivery yesterday. So I'm like a little nervous about those. So here are the books that we have right now. I got this one, actually this is from the library. So this one is Holiday Murder by Leslie Meyer. I found a couple, I was watching some TikToks on like some book talk people and getting reviews to try to find some decent ones. This one was recommended. It's A December to Remember. This one I think had really good reviews on TikTok, especially from like the comments and stuff. And then I don't think I've ever read a Tessa Bailey book, but I've seen a lot of people talk about her book, so I thought this would be a good one. So I got Wreck the Hall. But yeah, I'm not gonna do like 24 hours straight. I've seen a lot of people where they do like the timer method, where they'll just like set a timer, and every time they read, they start the timer, and then when they stop it, like with the stopwatch on the phone. So I'm gonna be doing that method. I don't really have much going on the next couple days. Like I have computer work to do and stuff, so I am gonna be like probably like early mornings trying to get my computer work done, and then like I can read throughout the day. I might have to stop for like calls and stuff here and there. Today I do have to leave. I have a meeting at 11 with my team, but that's all I have going on today. My goal is to do at least 8 hours a day. I also am going to, so I saw that Spotify recently, I think it's a recent thing they added where you can, if you're with Spotify Premium, you get a certain amount of hours per month for audiobooks. 15 hours of audiobook streaming monthly. Because like when I'm driving today, I can listen to it, so that can kind of count. I've never listened to an audiobook before, but I figured we might as well start. So I thought this would be good to kind of pair together. But for the most part, I do love physical reading. I was a person for a while. I was like, this audiobook, isn't it really count as reading? It kind of feels just like a podcast. So that's the plan for the video. It is Wednesday, September. Nope. Wednesday, December 6th. It is 9:11 a.m. right now. Let the 24-hour readathon begin. You're starting with Tessa Bailey, Wreck the Halls. This one's 350 pages. And start.
Snow is falling down. I've been longing for.
I didn't know this book was gonna be about like 16-year-olds, so that's interesting.
This Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday.
I think this would be corny. Beat and melody. They've been named by their mothers with the perfect compliments to each other. Beat and melody. It's gonna be such a corny one. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland.
I jumped too soon. So the prologue, it was when they met at 16. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but like it's like literally I'm on page 10. They met at 16, but now the chapter 1, it starts with saying his 30th birthday. Okay, I'm so glad, because I was like, I don't really love reading books about like high school romance, so I'm very happy that it's not about like 2 teenagers.
Chilling by the fire as I'm trying to get your attention.
Okay, I'm on chapter 3, page 32. I'm gonna stop for now. It's 9:49, so I'm gonna pause the timer. So it's been about 34 minutes. Well, I guess about a minute a page, that makes sense. Yeah, about 33 and a half minutes. So I'm gonna pause here. Okay, I'm about to head out. I've never listened to an audiobook, so I'll let you guys know my experience. It says it's 10 hours to listen to.
Chapter 3, December 11.
I'll probably get through a couple of chapters.
The feeling that swept through him was so fierce. 16 was still alive.
Beat did a double take.
I do like that when it switches between the 2 point of view, between the guy and the girl, that it changes, the voice changes. So either like when it's her point of view, it's a woman reading, and then when it's his point of view, it's a man reading. So I do appreciate that. But I'm gonna go to this meeting, and then we're gonna come back and continue with the audio. It's been about 2.5 hours. Did not think I was gonna be gone that long. So we're definitely gonna be a little behind on the reading challenge. It's 1:23 and we're only like an hour deep into the challenge.
Pamela, you know how shitty they treated you. I just realized how weird it is that I dragged you in.
Okay, I actually upped the speed to 1.5 just because it was like still kind of slow. So I wanted to get through it because I'm like, it definitely is slower, I feel like, listening to the audiobook than just reading it yourself for the most part. Okay, and we are back with our new lens and a book. So I have a few minutes left of the audio version. I have a couple Amazon packages to open. So I'm gonna play like the last 6 minutes of this while I open my Amazon packages. And then I'm gonna sit down and read the physical version of the book.
That's exactly it.
I wanna like this book. Like I'm here, pause timer. I'm here for like a corny romance book. That's totally fine. But this one is like so freaking corny. It's like almost too corny for me. Like the way that they keep referencing, like, so I'm not really spoiling anything because when you read the prologue and then the first chapter, you know, like the setup of the story. They're 30 and they keep referencing the one time they met at 16, and this one time they met at 16 was just so magical and they never stopped thinking about each other. And I'm like, you guys met one time. It's just so unrealistic and it's just so corny. I'm like, oh my God. You gonna read with me? Want me to read to you? I read to you. Let's start with the concert incident of 1983. Melody sighed fondly. Ah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Positioned in his director's chair. They sat side by side in a dark, airless room in the depths of the applause offices that made her hazel eyes look bottomless. Her bangs were all brown around from the winter wind.
Giving you a smile, I can seem to look away. I might be crazy, but I think you feel it too, like a vibration right.
So, pause the book. I did a couple calls. I've been reading, but one of the neighbors just rang the doorbell and the Amazon person apparently delivered my package with my other Christmas books to her house. So, don't know how that's the first time. But we got the In a Holidays. We got One Day in December, and we got the Christmas Murder Game. So, 2.5 hours in, and I'm about maybe like almost halfway through. But let's continue reading.
Love in this winter wonderland.
Okay, hi guys. I'm on page 166, so I'm like almost halfway through, and it's so corny. Like, I feel like I'm not reading a book about 30-year-olds. I feel like I'm reading a book about 18-year-olds. I have to keep reminding myself that they're 30 and acting like this, and it's just not making sense. I think I'm officially down to 3 stars. We'll see. I don't know. Part of me is like, do I want to finish it? But like, I'm already like, I'm probably through. I might as well see it through.
Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? As hours pass by, all the stars shine much brighter. Or is it just your eyes that
I did not like this book. I would rate this one of the lowest ranking books that I've read this whole year. We're at I have 18 hours and 30 minutes left. I did not like this book at all. Like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers, so I don't want to say too much, but the writing was very immature. Both of the main characters were so annoying to me. The way they acted was so juvenile. Like everything about this book was so juvenile, and then just like, I remember when I started reading, I was like, oh, they're 30, thank God. It's not like a teenage love story. Like it felt like a really corny, like this could have been a really corny Disney movie. I think I'm gonna have to give this 2 stars. At least we have 18.5 hours to go. I'll link my Goodreads down below if you guys wanna follow me. I wanna get more into book stuff next year. We are gonna read The Christmas Murder Game next. Like I said, it's less than 300 pages. It's 275. I feel like I can get through a good chunk of this tonight because I want to read until like 11-ish.
from across the room? My heart is pounding really fast. I don't know what to do. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland?
I'm on chapter 3, page 12. It's 8:50 and I'm already getting tired. I'm like, why am I so tired? But I do go to bed around 9. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna play the audiobook version of this, close up shop down here, let them out, turn off the lights, do all that, go upstairs, like wash my face, brush my teeth, do all of that stuff while I listen to the audiobook, probably listen to like a chapter. Definitely not gonna hit 8 hours because I don't have 2 hours and 15 minutes in me. My eyes are already so heavy.
It probes at sleeves and collars, trying to dress. Isabel says, her eyes traveling down Lily's frock and back up to her. And pulls back her hair into a ponytail. When she next looks at Lily, her eyes are hardened like chestnuts baked in vinegar. Practical vows to a child does not seem wise, so play her sleeping kids.
Okay guys, so it is 9:43. I have about an hour and a half to hit the 8 hour mark. So I guess I'm about like a little over 6.5 hours in to reading for the day. And I'm on page 42. I'm just gonna sit here and read, like I said, just until I feel like I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I'm intrigued so far. Like I'm definitely at a point where I'm like, first 2 chapters, I'm like, okay, let's see what's happening. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, it's starting to get interesting. We've just kind of met all the players of the game, all the family members. So, like I said, I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but we just met everybody and now we're getting to the point where like the game, people are getting settled and the game should start soon. So I'm definitely interested to see like what the game's supposed to be, because it's like the murder game, but it's all based on like a family. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is gonna play out. So let's keep reading. Okay, I think I'm tapping out. I made it to 52. So that is where we're gonna leave off for the evening. So we still have 17 hours and 10 minutes to go. See you guys in the morning.
Warm inside, already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? Snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas.
When she opens her eyes again, come.
Everyone's around
I'd rather you went in
to
for
share this holiday.
Good morning, guys. I'm holding my full tripod because I don't feel like taking the camera off just to put it back on. So let's ignore that for the moment. It is 9:25. I have about 15.5 hours left of reading. So I did some reading this morning. I did a few emails and just listened to the audiobook, and now I'm about to take the dogs on a walk. Probably, I'm like really crampy. It's that time of the month. So I woke up, I'm like so tired and so crampy. So like even just sitting and reading is like making my eyes hurt. I took a lot of medicine, have my heating pad. I just feel like shit. Okay, just got back from the walk. We have 15 hours left. I have to go run a quick errand. I just have to run to Target. I went there for an eye doctor appointment like 2 weeks ago, and I just got a notification that my glasses are ready, which is actually perfect because reading this much, like I really need a new pair of glasses. So I am going to go pick those up and I'm just gonna keep listening to the audiobook. All right, we are home from Target. Got my new glasses. My eyes are adjusting. I haven't worn glasses in like 2 years. I've been wearing them forever, since I was like 4. We have a little over 14 hours left and I'm on chapter 23 of the Christmas murder game. It's definitely getting interesting now. We will resume reading. Okay, I read for the tiniest bit and then took a nap. I was like, I'd be lying if I said I didn't nap. Like I said, I don't usually nap in the day, but like, I keep saying it, but whenever I get that time of the month, the fatigue is so real. Like I am so happy I don't have tours because like whenever it gets to this time of the month, all I can do, I just want to sleep. Like my body just, I feel like it just needs sleep and rest. So I just fell asleep on the couch for like an hour and a half and now I'm back up. About to eat lunch really quick and then finish the book. On chapter 28, so I'm gonna listen to it while I eat and then I'm going to finish reading. There's one book I didn't get and now I'm kind of regretting because like I've heard such good things on TikTok, but the next one I'm gonna read, I posted the books I'm reading and a lot of people DM'd me. It was like the one day in December one, so I'm definitely gonna read that next because I've gotten a lot of DMs of people being like, that book was incredible. There's another one, that Love Light Farms or something, that I've heard a lot of good things about that I kind of wish I got because I've gotten a few DMs on that and I saw really good reviews about that on TikTok, but maybe that'll be for next year. But yeah, I'm on chapter 28, so 191, and there's like 280 pages, so I only have less than 100 pages left. So that's how much is left. I have a couple theories of who I think is the killer in this book. Again, I keep saying it, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I have 2 people in my mind. Well, I don't know, I hate books like this because I always go back and forth between my theories. Like I have one really strong theory that I've been believing in since the beginning. Tom, who has been really close to, but then I'm like, what if it's the main character? What if it's Lily the whole time? But then my main theory is being like Tom, because I was like, Tom's really close to Lily. What if he knows that she knows a lot, but he's using her?
Or is it just your eyes that have lit something in me? See you coming closer from across the room. My heart is pounding really fast. I don't know what to do. Could we fall in love in this wind?
Okay, just finished the Christmas murder game. Not gonna spoil the ending, but was definitely interesting. Everything did kind of just get wrapped up into a nice little bow, which I love. Like I hate when books have just like an ending where you still have questions. I feel like this one really just wrapped everything up, which was nice. I still kind of in between a 3 and a 4 star. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 3.5 stars. It kept me interested, but I wasn't like in love with it. Like dying to flip the pages through. Like there are some books where I'm like, I feel like I can't put it down. This one I just like didn't put it down because I'm doing this challenge, but like I feel like I could have. This one, everybody has been saying is really good. So it's One Day in December by Josie Silver. And this one's part of like Reese's book club. So it's almost 400 pages. Okay, time for book number 3. Once I finish this book, this will be my 25th fully read book for the year, which was my goal. Okay, I'm so easily influenced. I mentioned earlier this Love Light Farms book that I keep seeing on like TikTok, and then I have DMs about it, and like one of my like old, like somebody I know from high school, she reads a lot. We actually used to like talk about books a lot in high school, but we were like DMing about some books, and she also said that this one's really good. But I went in to mark this on my Goodreads as currently reading, and I saw that she did a review for Love Light Farms, and she was like obsessed with it. So I ordered it, and it's gonna come tomorrow. So I am gonna read it in this challenge because I was like, you know, if it's that good, I read 2 books I was kind of like about those first 2 books. So I'm only on page 16 of this one, and I already feel like I'm gonna like it. The beginning storyline of like the girl on a bus, and she's like obsessed with a guy she saw on the street that she never met but is like hunting down. It's kind of corny, but I feel like it's not as corny as like the first book I read that was like hella corny. I feel like I could get into it, so we'll see. But yeah, I ordered the Love Light Farms book, and I'm going to read that in this challenge because I need some winners, and everybody on TikTok was obsessed with it. Okay, just showered and listened to the audiobook while I showered. It is 5:03 and I officially have crossed the halfway point in the challenge. I have 11 minutes and 45 seconds left. So this book doesn't have like standard chapters, so it's hard to be like, oh, I'm in chapter 10. It's like 2010 and New Year's resolution. So the chapter's a little interesting. So it's hard to kind of gauge where I'm at, but enjoying the book so far. Like I said, I think it's like the plot line is kind of corny. It's kind of weird and unrealistic, I would think. But like I said, I'm like, I'm gonna see this through. It's 9 o'clock. I honestly just watched like the last episode of Squid Game with Cody for a bit. Now I'm about to blow out my hair, but I wanted to keep going. So I figured I'm gonna put my AirPods in, so while I blow out my hair, I can listen to the audio version. I'm a little over 100 pages in. I get another hour of reading in. So then if I can get it down to like at the 9-hour mark, I can knock that out. I'm going to pause the challenge. I'm at 9 hours and 31 minutes left. So I've read for about 8 hours today. So now I have to knock the last 9.5 out on the last day. Almost halfway through. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, so it's 2 days later, and we're going to continue the book challenge / finish the book challenge today. I have about 9.5 hours left of reading. Yeah, I'm feeling like very tired, like because we went out for a bit last night, and I woke up like under eyes like purple. It looks like somebody hit me in the face. I'm like so tired. So I'm in my hoodie excited to get back into it and finish this one up. But yeah, let's make a cup of coffee because I definitely need it if I'm going to be staring at a book all day long.
Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? Snow is falling down.
I'm starting to wonder if holiday books just aren't the move. I really was so excited to read some holiday books this year, and I am just having a hard time actually liking any of them. So I'm almost done with One Day in December. We are, oh, let me pause the timer. We have about a little less than 6.5 hours left. So I'm on page 321, and there's like a little under 400 pages. So I only have a little bit left. And again, I'm trying to do this without giving spoilers. The whole premise of this book is that these two people see each other on a bus. This girl's on the bus, she sees this guy, he sees her, she's trying to wave him on the bus, but they don't meet later on. I won't say how, but they end up meeting each other, but they can't get together. But like the whole book is just on this basis of like love at first sight. And like, oh my gosh, I wish I could be with him because I'm in love with him. Even though I fell in love with him from seeing him on a bus and we never spoke. Like the whole setup of the story has made it so hard for me to get into it because it's like, the whole book is just them like longing over each other and how they can't be together because of a specific reason. I don't know, if there was like more that had happened early on in the book and then everything else in the book that followed happened, like something that had more of like a buildup of like why they were like so in love with each other, I feel like I would be into it more. But it's just like the whole premise of it being we saw each other through a bus window for like a minute and then we're in love with each other. I just like, I can't get my head around it. Yeah, it's a no for me. Like I feel like I said, it could have been a cute story if the whole thing wasn't based on them seeing each other on a bus and being like, oh my God. But I love him, even though you didn't interact, and then when you did have interactions in the future, they were very short. Not enough time, I don't know, it was a no for me. Let's go get the next book. Okay, next up on the chopping block, we have Lovelight Farms. I have seen everybody talk about how much they love this book. I think I saw that Lovelight is a series and this one's the first one in the series. But yeah, I've heard really good things about this, so I'm really hoping it saves the challenge for me. I just want one decent little like holiday book. Just one. Yeah, it's a little over 300 pages. So we are going to start this one, and this is the book we're probably going to end the challenge on. 5.5 hours left. A little less than 5.5 hours to go. Let's dive into Lovelight Farms. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a couple hours. I only got through the first chapter and then I stopped reading. So I'm gonna resume. I really thought I was gonna just like read all day today, and I just didn't realize like I had to like edit and get a video up, and I had a lot more editing to do. I had to do our Sunday clean. I'm hoping I have 5 hours left and it's already 4. Feel like if I really put my mind to it, we can get through it. I don't know though, but I just feel like between cooking and like doing our little paint night and like a little activity that we're doing on Sundays, probably not. But I was like, you know, if I have to read a couple hours in the morning before I start the work day tomorrow and like knock it out, I will. But we're gonna sit and read for a bit right now. It's 4:25. I have 5 hours and 13 minutes left. So we're gonna read for a bit. I'll probably do dinner around like, maybe start cooking around 5:30. So I'm gonna give myself like a good hour to just sit here and read. But yeah, I'm only in chapter 2, so I don't have any thoughts yet. I have a confession. I I didn't finish reading yesterday. I have I have 4 minutes and 59 seconds left, and I was slightly hungover yesterday. Hey, you wanna come sit with me? I was like slightly hungover yesterday, and it's annoying because I literally had like a drink and a half Saturday night, so I literally like sat on the couch to read and ended up taking like a 2-hour nap. My goal was to get this challenge done in 3 days, but I think we're gonna get it done in 4 days, which you know what, it's fine. I'm still, you know, 4 books in 4 days. Not too shabby. All right, let's read.
Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? Snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday.
We have 2.5 hours left, and I'm about a third of the way through the book. I'm on chapter 12, I think. Yeah, it's a cute little story so far. I think probably gonna be my favorite out of all the ones that I've read in this challenge, but again, I was expecting it to be like a corny little romance, which it is, but it's cute. So I'm feeling like this might be like, I definitely don't foresee it being a 5-star for me, but I think I'm seeing it as like a strong 4 as of now, but we'll see how the rest plays out.
She hadn't left her home without complaint, but as soon as she saw me place her babies gently in the bath, and she comes her home,
Special cause I'm hoping for that we'll fall in love in this winterland. Could we fall
A second later,
in love?
he squeezed his lips as I burrowed myself back into my pillow.
And just like that, our 24 hours of reading is up. So I'm a little more than halfway through, about 3/4 of the way through this book. So I think it is very cute. It's like a very cute and like wholesome little storyline so far. But yeah, I can't believe we've read. Yeah, but yeah, that is the challenge. So I am tired. I definitely want to finish this before I fully end this video, just to give my final thoughts. Yeah, I might finish it tomorrow. So I think I'm going to probably just keep reading outside of this challenge tonight, tomorrow morning, and then like throughout the day tomorrow. And then we'll officially come back, do a recap of this video, and officially end the vlog. Hey guys, okay. So I did finish Love Light Farm. So I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star. Kind of between like 3.5 and 4-star, but I'll say 4. I think the story was cute. Maybe just compared to the other books that I've read, it was like the best out of the 4. Still a little corny, a little cringy. I just like started hating the main character, Stella, by the end of the book. Sorry, I'm like putting my shoes on. By the end of the book, because she's so like, the obliviousness was just way too much for me. She's just so oblivious, like, oh my God, like I don't wanna give it away, but I felt like she was like a little too oblivious. So when you have those like movies or shows or books or anything where someone is just so blinded and like just can't even like see that somebody is clearly in love with them, like it just is so irritating to me, and she was that way. So that kind of was like the only thing that I didn't like. I was like, Stella is a little annoying, but overall, cute book. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely want to do more reading videos and more reading challenges, and hopefully now that I've kind of done one, next time around I can kind of get it down into like a couple days a little easier. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys again in another video. All right, bye guys.
Hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.